Hello, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III. Quick, wristwatch check, gold sub. Okay, gold sub. And I had my going to do a deal. We were going to swap my gold sub for some of his watches, you know? And it's one of these things. It's one of these things where we were going to do the swap. And when you're doing deals with friends, oh my God, everything they got is valuable. Everything you got is shit. You know how it is with friends? So we never did the deal, but it's just rerouted past emotion. I had all his watches in my safety deposit box, and I gave them back to him, and it just rerouted the deal, and I wanted to discuss it with you fuckers. I wanted to discuss it, so let's roll the credit. Fuckers! Let's just recap this deal. So this deal with and what the deal was going to be was my solid gold sub for two-tone bluesy Submariner and his GMT, and we were also going to include James Bond 007 Planet Ocean, and I was going to give him $1,000 back. So this was the deal, and it collapsed. It really collapsed. And, you know, we were so close, but so far away. And it's one of these things, when you're dealing with friends, everything they got is valuable. Everything you got, you know, they want to sell you everything at retail, and your stuff is worth wholesale. And that's why the deal kind of went guts up. It went guts up. And, I mean, I said to the guy, look, I'm happy to do the deal. We do it both at retail, or we do it both at wholesale. Like, you give me wholesale for mine, and I buy yours at trade value at wholesale prices. Or we do it all at retail. And he just it's always very fucking hard to do deals with friends. It brings out the nasty element. You just get so frustrated, and I just ended up just saying, well, fuck it then. I wasn't happy because the deal, you know, it was getting very close to the bone. And, you know, I don't like to fuck around with deals. I want to do deals. I want to do deals fast and furious. And I said to him, you know, I don't really want the Planet Ocean. I'd rather have your Omega Speedmaster Man on the moon. And I said, how about I flick you some money? And it just got so complicated. I wanted to keep a link out of the bracelet because he's got midget wrists, and you know, the link's worth quite a bit of money. So I was trying to do this deal, and it just went pear-shaped. It just wasn't going to happen, and it's a bit of a shame because I would have liked to have done it, but yet again I look at my gold sub and I think, fuck, I'm pleased I dodged that bullet. So it's one of these things. It's really hard to sell things to friends. Friends are absolute cunts to deal with, and I think the best lesson I can give you is don't deal with friends. Don't sell or trade with friends because, you know, it just brings out a lot of animosity, and it's just not healthy. So my advice is stay clear from it because it can lead to a lot of frustration. It's like going to a barbecue. You remember in the 80s, every cunt would talk about property, how their house is so valuable and how it's gone up and everything. And when you spoke about your house, they always put your house down. They were just cunts. And that's no different with watch trading with friends. And I really think, do not trade or sell to friends. It's a bad idea. It's like selling a used car to a friend. When there's a problem, you never hear the end of it. Sometimes it's best to sell it anonymously to some other schmuck so you don't have to deal with the fucking grief. The grief of the fucking deal. And, you know, it's one of these things. It's just an absolute cunter of events. So, yeah, I think best advice I can give you is don't deal with friends, fuckers. I'm ArchieLuxury, discussing this deal. Tell me what you fuckers think of that. Nice one, Archie. Good lesson to be learned there, big boy. Good lesson indeed.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece. We adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.